Don't you realize that in a race, everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run it to win. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it to win a prize that will fade away, but we do it for an eternal prize. That prize can be won by everyone.
A difficult time in my life was the last half of 2017. And I was given some bad news. I had a blockage in my heart that couldn't be operated on. So I was given two choices. I could do nothing and continue going on the way I was living my life. And, I was given a time period of maybe 3 years or so. Or I could have gastric bypass surgery to help me lose some weight, to help kind of resolve everything that was going on with my heart. They told me that there was no guarantee on the 3 years. It was just an estimation. So, looking at that, 3 years isn't long enough. My son was just turning 10, and I don't think it would have been fair to my wife. So it was a lot of contemplation involved, and, after talking to her, it wasn't really a choice. So on December 5th, I underwent surgery, although we knew there were some heavy risks involved. Before we did the surgery, my wife and I, we prayed. We decided that we were going to leave it in God's hands. And on the operating table, I lost my life because I completely stopped breathing. I figured, hey, maybe he wasn't done with me. It wasn't my time to see him because I'm here. On December the 26th, my father passed away. And, I'm still recovering for surgery. I've been off work. We didn't have the funds for me to go home to bury my father. So that kind of time was very difficult for me. As men, we pride ourselves in thinking that we can do pretty much everything. We can handle every problem that comes up. And most of the time we don't want to talk to it about it. So I had a really hard, prideful conversation with Reverend Durham about what was going on. And the men of the church, they stepped up. They helped me and my wife come up with the money so I could bury my father. God, He has a funny way of helping you come to the realization that you can't do everything on your own. And sometimes He makes it truly difficult, truly difficult for you to accomplish the things that you need to accomplish. I'm gonna say, not to take anything away from, the women of the church. There are some great women here. Because Kenya Lacey, the members of Sounds of Joy, they were there for my wife while I was in the hospital. And I was there longer than I needed to be because of, the complications with my surgery. And I'm thankful for that. But I'm also thankful for the men of the church. And it goes to show that we as men, when we get together and we stand behind each other, there is nothing that we can't do for each other. What I would say to someone going through a difficult situation is, never assume that you're in control. You can't fix all your problems on your own. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 6 and 7 says, humble yourself. Therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up during the time. Cast all your anxiety on him because he truly cares, and I mean he does. And I'm thankful for the people and, you know, the things that he has done in my life. I mean, in 2010, he placed Kevin Cosby, St. Stephen Church, and all the people in there that I now call family in my life. And I'm thankful for that. So, what I would say is just give it all to him. There is nothing on this earth that is too big for God. I'm Fred Freeman, and I'm in the winner's circle.